All right, good morning, everybody. I've already tried to film this video once. I cried through majority of the first couple of clips, so I didn't feel like you guys could understand me. So I came back, and I'm a little bit better because I've cried through some things now. Today is October 3rd, 2025, and this is my grandmother's 90th birthday. My grandmother was an amazing woman. She was strong, she was brave, she was beautiful, and most importantly, she was my hero. Um, I really debated on whether or not I was gonna post a reel today. I didn't have any scheduled content for today because I didn't know what it was gonna look like. And that really hit hard because I've done so much work making sure that the curated content and the things that I place out there are things that I'm proud of. And I think I've lost sight of a little bit of the authentic part of things, and I want to make that more of a priority. And so this is such an authentic part of my life because my grandmother was such a big piece of my life. And a lot of people who follow me now in my college life, you don't know me. Like, you're from my college life. Obviously, I'm not in college anymore, but you don't really know me and the childhood relationship that I had with my grandmother. And you saw, yes, maybe the FaceTime calls, the constant texts, things like that, but you never really saw the relationship that we had. And my grandmother was my best friend. um Her passing was really hard on me. um and I think posting this video is going to give me the ability to show you guys that the real, the raw, the true of grief. And I don't ever want to pretend that I'm not still grieving, pretend that I'm not hurting, or pretend that I'm not human. So there's probably really going to be no editing to this video. It's really just going to be a video that goes up and me just letting y'all know, like, this is how I feel. So this morning, while I am deciding to make my coffee, I am choosing to make this day intentional towards her. um because I want to feel close to her. I want to feel like she is still here, still alive and well, in my heart. But I also want to feel like she is just enveloped in everything that I do so that I can see pieces of her. I like look around my house and I see the smallest things and I think of her. Just in my plain point of view right now, like, I have a piece of artwork that was hers. The coffee cup that I'm using today, actually, I'm very intentional about my coffee cups. I love my collection. But the coffee cup that I chose to use today was one of hers, and it says Fort Belvoir, Virginia. And if you don't know me and don't know, my grandmother was a military nurse, and so that's just making me feel close to her. And then there's just all these other little trinkets and things around my house that make me feel super close to her. Um, so I'm really looking forward to taking this day to just feel super connected to her, super close to her, and feeling like her life is being celebrated. My husband and I have made the decision that later today we are going to go sit by the water and blow out a candle for her, sing her happy birthday, and just really spend time reflecting and talking about her and thinking about her life, and just, you know, really building a tradition of connection and love and vibrancy around her life. So I know this was kind of probably all over the place, but this is just kind of where I'm at today. I'll probably post a couple different times today. Um, Not so much just to get content out there, but for me to be able to look back and see the growth through my grief and see um, where I'm at. A lot of people, this is just another Friday for them, which is perfectly fine. I'm not negating the fact that everybody should be inside my trauma or inside my grief. Um, but I do say, and I do ask that people give me some grace. When you lose a loved one, that is so close to you, you never know how long it's going to take you to be able to move forward in a way that it's not so impactful. And with it being still so fresh, I say so fresh, it's only been a year. Um, it's definitely something that comes in waves. And I know that these waves are super healthy. And for me to feel through them and for me to be actively allowing my emotions to happen is healthy. So I'm going to make my coffee and I'm going to get my day started. I have a couple things that I need to work on for some work. I'm taking my time, giving myself some grace. I am not pushing myself towards deadlines and focusing on the material things of this world. I want to intentionally spend some time with Jesus, listen to him, hear him, and feel through my grief, pray through my grief, and just really take time to enjoy this day for what it is. It is a beautiful celebration of her life, 90 years of her amazing personality, 90 years of who she was, who she is, and the legacy that she left behind.